Interesting behavioral psychology facts about people. When people believe they do not have enough of certain resources, such as food, money, love, or time, their likelihood of making informed choices is reduced. People who are physically exhausted are more truthful. This is the reason why most people open up during late-night talks. Everyone you encounter in dreams has been there once. In reality, our brains are incapable of making faces. According to research, being lazy is not a sign of bad behavior. It is just a typical teenage trait. Dream appearances of people indicate that they are missing you. Reciprocal liking is a psychological phenomenon that occurs when an individual develops a liking for another person solely based on their reciprocal liking for them. In psychology, it is believed that the wedding ring is traditionally placed on the left ring finger due to the presence of a vein that directly connects to the heart. The presence of an individual in one's thoughts without any form of communication implies cognitive engagement. Concrete thinking, creativity, and thoughts of love and sex are all influenced by these themes. To ensure you do not act out your dreams, your body paralyzes itself during REM sleep. Expectant fathers can also experience sympathetic pregnancy, exhibiting physical symptoms similar to those of their pregnant spouses, such as weight gain or nausea. People typically remember about 18% of the material they have studied over 28 days. If you can make your arguments genuine and logical, coffee can make your audience more receptive to what you have to say. Someone who typically loses their temper over trivial issues has a secret desire to be loved. The cause of your stomach's butterflies is the fight or flight response, which lowers blood flow to the area. Psychology says that after you kiss someone, you will carry their DNA around in your mouth for at least 60 minutes. Those with creative minds often have trouble falling asleep at night. Staying up later is what they would prefer. People buy things that fit with their social group because they are afraid of being judged negatively, but to show off uniqueness in an unusual color or pattern. In general, intelligent people are less worried about the opinions of others. Their strong sense of self also makes them enjoy their alone time. More intelligent people typically have trouble falling asleep at night because of increased brain activity. Even in the middle of a field full of roses, some people would only be able to see the thorns. Others may be provided with a solitary weed and only perceive the flourishing flower within it. Joy and gratitude are closely related. Perception plays a major role in both. There is a natural chemical in bananas that has the power to make people happy. The same ingredient is in Prozac. According to psychology, the best things in life are typically unintentional discoveries. Someone who dreams about you frequently might be missing you or thinking about you. Lack of the ability to feel loved is a rare disease known as hypopituitarism. It has been demonstrated that smiles look better on women's faces than on makeup. A broken heart can truly take one's life. We refer to it as stress cardiomyopathy. The capacity to identify the feelings of others is known as empathy. This is typically exploited by psychopaths. Your emotional state determines the true level of pain you feel. The capacity to respond sarcastically to a silly question in a matter of seconds is considered psychological proof of a functioning brain. According to recent research, phobias may be memories that are inherited in DNA from previous generations. It is easier to walk away from a situation than to work things out, according to psychology. Sometimes it is easier to lie than to be honest, which is why people do it. The first tear that falls from a person's right eye when they cry is a happy tear. It is pain, however, when the left is the source of the first tier. Research indicates that disclosing your goals to others lowers your chances of achieving them because it deters you from staying motivated. According to psychology, the person on your mind while you can't sleep is typically the cause of your happiness, pain, or both. According to a study, investing money in other people makes you happier than investing it in yourself. According to psychology, a woman's chance of developing depression is reduced when she kisses because it triggers a chemical reaction in her brain. Your brain modifies dull speech or boring people to make them sound more engaging. According to psychology, we tend to pay more attention to people who ignore us and ignore those who adore us. Most likely, the reason your favorite song is your favorite is because you connected to a particularly significant moment in your life. According to psychology, the most tragic aspect of betrayal is that it never originates from your adversaries. It originates from the people you most trust. Studies show that experiences rather than money are the key to happiness, instead of belongings. According to psychology, you can feel someone staring at you even when you are asleep, which explains why you sometimes wake up during the night. Your brain is limited to focusing on one higher level function at a time, so multitasking is not possible. Psychology advises against attempting to form relationships with people who are abusive or painful for you. Simply put, keep them out of your life. Investing in experiences rather than material possessions also increases happiness. According to psychology, the worst, most grating, and most upsetting reaction ever is K. Psychology reports that 60% of people worry that they are too important to someone else compared to how much they care about them. Thanks for watching.